Hey everyone, Jacob and Jessica Burton here. We wanted to shoot this video to reach out to everyone and give you a little synopsis of our story, our journey with cancer, and Jessica's battle and how amazing she is, and kind of talk about something that's come up that we wanted to reach out to everyone with. And go ahead, babe, and give a little bit of a synopsis of your journey.
Of our journey, because cancer doesn't just affect the patient, it affects the entire family and support system. In 2016, I was first diagnosed with chondrosarcoma, which is a rare form of bone cancer that affects bone and soft tissue. It is not really known that there's any treatment other than removing it. That is the golden standard of care here in America, is to surgically remove it. So we first went to Moffitt Cancer Center a month later, not even a full month, I don't think, and I had my first major surgery. I had a series over the last 3 years of 4 surgeries, 3 of those being 12 to 15 hours long.
Yeah.
One of which cost me my bladder, which was life-changing, life-altering. So not only did I have 4 major surgeries, but I also had to have 6.5 weeks of radiation to my pelvis. And that was 5 days a week that I was away from my family for 6.5 weeks. Due to pain and the inability to drive, I was unable to go back and forth every day. So I stayed at Hope Lodge next door to Moffitt Cancer Center, which is an incredible place, that entire time. But it was very difficult being away from my family. The gist of it is every single surgery took something from me physically. Yeah. And it felt like it took time away from me. It took time from my girls. It took time from my marriage. It took time from my nursing career. It stole some things from us. But I have to say that through it all, God's peace and comfort was so evident. We've had so many people lifting us up, and so we just thank each of you that are watching this that was a part of that. It was extremely helpful to our family. Yeah. But then again, in October of this year, we were told, I'm sorry, 2018. I'm still not around in 2019. In October of 2018, we heard the dreaded words again that the cancer was back. And I was devastated. I had this idea of what the holidays was going to be, cancer-free, in my mind, and that did not happen. So I go back in February, and the cancer's still there, okay? That was frustrating because we have been praying and we've been
praying and believing,
doing everything that we know to do at this point. So finally we decided enough is enough. I'm tired of being in pain every day of my life. I'm tired of missing events with my family members and friends. I'm tired of having cancer in my body and just having to sit and wait.
You're just sick.
I'm sick of being sick.
Yeah.
That's just the truth of it. So we found out about a doctor and a center in Clearwater through a very close friend of ours, someone we love dearly, who has actually had treatment for bladder cancer and had amazing results, okay? She is cancer-free at this point, and her surgeons at MD Anderson couldn't believe it. So she spoke with us. We followed her along her entire journey, and she finally said, you know what, Jessica? You're worth it. And I didn't realize at that point, until she said those words, that I didn't feel worth it. I felt like enough is enough. You're You're a burden to your family. And it's time to just stop, to just give up. There's nothing you can do. So, in having that conversation with her and in knowing the truth that I am worth it, and we feel like this is something that has been provided for us, we went for a consult. So we met with Dr. Minkoff at LifeWorks Wellness Center in Clearwater, Florida. Jake went to the consult with me. We loved the atmosphere of the office. We had already known about some of the therapies and the testing from our friend, and I'd done research. We sat down with him and just went through the process.
And I was a little bit skeptical at first, but after sitting down with this consultation for 2 hours, I think, with this guy, with this doctor,
Yeah.
it was fascinating. And go ahead.
And so I just want to read a little bit to you real quick about what it says on his website under the cancer treatment area. Dr. Minkoff uses the latest technologies available to deal with cancer while also supporting and enhancing the whole body, eliminating toxic substances lodged within the system and supercharging your immune system. Never did he say to us, I want you to go through treatments here and forget what those guys at Moffitt say. So our goal is, in conjunction with my Moffitt trips, with my Moffitt physicians, to have some therapies and treatments done at the Wellness Center by Dr. Minkoff. Unfortunately, this is not something that is covered by insurance here in America. These are treatments, therapies they're doing all over the world, but as far as the American medical standard here in the US, they don't cover them. And so that means everything's out of pocket.
But we know in our hearts, and we've prayed about it, and we know this is what Jessica needs to heal her body, to
Yes.
move forward, to get out of this rut of 3 years of nothing's really changing, everything's the same, and to really begin a healing in her body. So what we need is help from everyone, and I think we both had to fight a little bit of pride for this because we've been able to make it financially so far.
But on the struggle bus.
But make it, just make it. And this is a big goal, and we know with our family and friends and the help of the community and who knows, nationwide, we can raise the funds to get this treatment for her. Our first goal is $14,000 to begin this treatment with her, to get lab works done, to get these supplements, and to get the therapies going. And in the end, we'd need an additional to that $30,000 to $40,000. And that's a tremendous amount of money, but we believe that this is what we're supposed to be doing. And we believe that's the case, and that God will provide, and that from our family and friends and strangers around the world, we'll be able to help her get back to a normal life, and to stop missing things, and
a better quality of life.
better quality, and not miss anything else with our girls or with me or date nights or any of that stuff. So we love each and every one of you dearly, and thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. And there'll be links in the description to click on where we will have our donations, and Lori Rice will be heading up and managing this, and you'll have her contact details as well. And thank you, and we just love you guys so much.
Thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate it. Like you said, it's kind of hard to ask, but I'm ready to be better. And this is an option that seems very effective. We've read testimonies. Like I said, we know someone personally who's gone through it.
I think that was key, knowing somebody personally. that
It
went through
was,
it.
because the registered nurse in me was focused more on medical treatment that is done here in America. And I wasn't focused on other things that are done elsewhere. So I'm ready to be well, and I just appreciate you all, each and every one of you, even just for taking the time to listen to our video. And if you don't, if you're not in a place that you can give right now, if you don't mind sharing this video, that would be so helpful at this point.
Yeah.
We love and appreciate each and every one of you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.